Aries, hi and welcome into your reading. I am going to be pulling some oracle cards for you today and some tarot cards. I'm going to be using two tarot card decks, the Silver Witchcraft one and the Rider-Waite. Okay, let's get straight into it today. What messages does the universe have for Aries? What messages does the universe have for Aries? Oh, my cards are all beautiful and warm because they've been sat basking in the sunlight all morning. So they feel all beautiful and warm and full of the sun's energy, which is kind of nice. Okay, the oracle card is Sacred Purpose, Eternal Flame, Ancestral Legacy. It's a beautiful oracle card today. Okay, Aries, universe, what have you got for Aries? Any messages for Aries? So just remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this one doesn't resonate for you, don't forget to check out your rising, your moon. Okay, what messages does the universe have for Aries today? It's been really quiet here, and I don't know if you can hear that, but then as soon as I've started doing this reading, there's a little bird outside my window and he's just gone crazy, tweeting away like crazy over this Aries reading. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands, we've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. And we're looking at recent past energies, current energies, and the future, mainly with my readings. That's what we kind of home in on. Let's get some clarification around this Knight of Wands. Is this a person? Is this a message? What's going on? Some clarification around the Knight of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands, the Star. Okay, so some sort of message, I think this Knight of Wands, that can relate to fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag, potentially. The Page of Wands, the page to me is always symbolic of some sort of message. I don't know if you've had a message coming quick recently. Maybe it was a text message, maybe it was an email, just something. But we've got this Star card, so I don't know whether there's been like a reconciliation with someone. Some sort of like, it's your highest wish card is the Star card. Potentially Aquarius energy too. So I've got this strong, this person, this Knight of Wands who's in your current recent energies, or even in your current energy, is someone who is coming in as a knight, because there's a little bit of a kind of immaturity on their part. They are quite dynamic, quite passionate, quite yeah, the energy around them is kind of quite full on. You know when they're around, so you know when they're coming into your life, especially with this Page of Wands. They kind of, when they want your attention, they definitely know how to grab it, basically, and they come in at full speed ahead when they decide they want to be in touch. So I don't know if you've had some sort of period of time of no speaking, and then this person's turned up recently and demanded your attention yet again. I feel like that's what I'm wanting to say, yet again. Yeah, I feel like there's been some sort of communication that's come speeding into your life out of nowhere, but yet you wanted it. Highest wish card, I think you wanted this communication. I don't think this was a bad thing for you. Current energies, the Seven of Wands, what's going on with that? Okay, so we've got the Tower, and then we've got the Nine of Cups. So this person is, it's like the relationship has a lot of passion in it. I think there's a lot of passion sexually, there's a lot of passion when you fall out, it's passionate, when you make up, it's passionate. Everything about this person is done with passion and with fire, basically. I mean, I think if you are both fire signs, that's maybe what it is. The fire in you as an Aries and the fire in them is kind of like, when it goes off, it's a freaking inferno, basically. That's how it feels. And recently, I think you've been a little bit, so this is your current energy, you're a little bit defensive. So there's something you're a bit defensive of. So I feel like they've come back into your life. They've shown up again. This is not a new person. This is definitely someone who kind of keeps showing up, coming back around. You wanted them back. You weren't quite done. But you're a little bit defensive now because you're a little bit nervous to open up because these tower moments, these fallouts are so hard and painful when they happen for you. So you're kind of protecting your heart a little bit. I feel like even with this Nine of Cups, he's sat kind of with his arms crossed, and I feel like that's you. You kind of sat kind of just trying to protect your heart. So you don't want to go, but you're also a bit defensive, because this Tower card shows me that when the fallouts happen, it basically turns your whole world upside down. It turns everything upside down. Okay, what is in the future? The future cards for Aries, in that Ten of Cups energy. Clarification around the Ten of Cups. Clarification around the Ten of Cups. The Five of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So the Ten of Cups is always an awesome card to pull, especially for the future. It's showing this happiness, abundance, family, togetherness. It's like all of the cups are full. All of the cups are full, brimming over. This Five of Pentacles energy can mean you feeling a bit out in the cold somehow. So marrying that up with the Ten of Cups there is kind of an interesting one. And then we've got this Judgment card crossing the whole thing. I feel like you've got a decision to make in the future. You've got a decision to make, to either go it alone or go wholeheartedly towards this relationship. And there's going to be some sort of decision that you need to make, whether or not you're going to go towards this relationship or whether you're going to go it alone. I think that you need to tap in, which is when it comes back to this Oracle card, tap into the place inside you. Go to that really deep place when you're making this decision, when it comes up and you're going to make this decision, because right now you're feeling guarded and you're all up in your own head and you're feeling like you can't give yourself fully. And I think in the future you've got this decision to make, whether or not you actually walk away and turn your back and go, nah, I'm done, or whether you embrace and go wholeheartedly into this. And this decision's a big decision for you, because you know it's going to be one or the other. You can't stay in this current energy of kind of holding back, being defensive. I want to say playing games. I don't think you're playing games. You're not playing hard to get. You're just defensive of your heart. Your heart's been hurt before, and I think it's possibly been hurt by this person. So it can't take much more heartache. So the decision you've got to make is whether or not you can give your heart again, whether or not you can really give all of yourself, because it can only work if you can open up. It doesn't work if you stay in defense mode. It only works if you go into, okay, I'm going to give you my heart again, but this time you need to not break it. Or you're going to decide, nah, I can't do it. I can't give of myself. I can't risk it anymore. And I feel like you need to tap into that sacred purpose, that tap into the ancestors who've lived before that are within you, around you. Tap into them and ask them for guidance. Ask them for guidance around which path you need to take next, because remember there's free will resides over everything. So I feel like there's two paths you can take. That decision is coming up for you. There's two paths and it's your decision which way you go. Can I just get two more cards from the universe for Aries to just finish this reading off today? Okay, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Three of Pentacles. Again, it's almost like we have the Five of Cups is the feeling that it's a decision, really. There's the woman in this card, in this deck, if you look what she's doing, she's got the 3 candles in front of her and she's blowing them out. She's blowing them out, but there's 2 behind her that are still alight. So it's like a choice. Are you going to turn around to the candles at the back that are alight, or are you going to keep concentrating on the ones in front of you that have blown out? So I feel like whatever decision you make, if you stay with this person and you choose to give your heart to them, that's your path. However, if you choose to blow that candle out and say, look, I'm done, I'm not going to do this, I can't do this anymore, there is other candles burning for you. There are other people just waiting to come in to your life. There are other options. You do have choices. And you're not stuck in this one place. The Three of Pentacles, again, is the coming together, the collaborating with someone. I don't know whether there's somebody at work that potentially has an interest in you, someone that you work with, that potentially is waiting in the wings to see what you're going to do here. We just get some clarification on that. Three of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, there's someone quietly. Ace of Pentacles. I would say it's someone you work with, have some sort of connection to with money, because it's the Ace of Pentacles there. This person's also a part. It's not the same person, but this person's just quietly sat watching you, waiting to see what you're going to do next before they make their move. But that's another, I feel like that's another whole new other story going on. You might not even be aware of this person. It's definitely someone that you've got some financial tie to, or someone that you work with, but they're just quietly watching you in this situation. They know about this situation, they're watching it, they're going to see how it unfolds. Just give me some clarification around the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, Death. So yeah, we've got you sat in your power, and death of an old way of life. We've got the butterfly. It's a beautiful death card in this tarot deck. If you can see there, the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Whichever route you choose, whichever pathway you choose next, it's going to be the death of an old way of living. If you continue with this person that you've been with, toing and froing with, the relationship won't be as it's not going to be as it has been before. It has to change, it has to evolve, and it has to become something new. If you choose to end that relationship fully and walk away, it's the death of that relationship, but it's the beginning of a whole new chapter for you. It's the beginning of a whole new thing, and all these opportunities that I see there burning brightly behind you. There's lots of opportunity around you. I feel like whatever decision you make, it's going to be okay. Whatever decision you make from here, take comfort knowing that whichever path you take, it is the death of an old way of life and the beginning of a new way of life. And that is kind of what you need. Kind of what you need to move forward. This tower moment that's going on in your current energy is actually a good tower. It's time to change. It's time to switch things up. And it's time to make some decisions that are going to move you forward, propel you forward in your life. Overall, that was kind of a passionate reading, I would say, today, Aries. I hope it helped you. I don't know, let me know. Drop me a comment down below. And I'll be back next week with another video, another reading. Until then, take care of yourselves. Okay, bye.